Man, what is going on? How y'all feeling today?
I'm feeling good, bro. How you feeling?
Man,
How y'all
I'm
feeling?
Feeling great.
man, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Man, welcome to Farewell Mr. Nice Guy. I am your host, MNG, and you know we are going live today. We got we had a great topic today, first and foremost. But let me go ahead and introduce my co-host, Jeff No Chaser. Man, I like that hoodie, man. Where you get that from?
Oh, a homegirl hooked me up from work.
She ain't got her own business. She just homegirl from work.
Yep, just homegirl from work. No, I'm just playing.
Shout out to homegirl from work.
Shout it out. Hey, Arisha, appreciate the hoodie. We got some more coming. We got some coming for Farewell Mr. Nice Guy, and we got some more coming for the Black Father.
The Black Father Inclusivity series?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget the Black Father Inclusivity series. But before we go into that, before we even get into the topic, let me introduce my guest right here, Torrey.
What up, dog?
Man, thank you for coming through, bro.
Hey, man, it's my pleasure. I'm really coming here more so to intake rather than the output because I'm like new to this whole father, family, household type thing. So,
Oh, man, you in the right place then.
Hey.
I'm new to it too.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man.
Okay.
Yeah, shit. He 13 years in. You ain't new to nothing. The only thing he about new to is probably a chicken sandwich from McDonald's or some shit.
No,
like
that's
that.
some nasty shit. I ain't new to that. That's some nasty.
You know, I'm new to this, man, boy. I tell you. But we have a great topic today. So the topic today is when to settle or compromise in a relationship. What do you think about that? Now, I'm gonna be honest. Now, Jeff, I seen you about to say something.
No, go ahead. I want you to be honest. I want you to be honest.
I'll be honest.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna be honest. So there are times where I have settled, to be in a relationship because I didn't want to be single. It was a fear of being single. So I just like, you know what? I'm gonna be in this relationship. No, I'm gonna try to make this work. Knowing that I didn't see the longevity in it. And eventually I got frustrated. It was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and end this right now.
See what I'm saying? That's how people get killed. I'm just put it out there.
Why does a person have to get killed?
Because
hot, cool.
I'm just saying for real. That's how people get killed because okay, she probably wanted marriage. She probably wanted a husband. You got in there, the sandbox, played with the sand, threw it up and down.
Hold on. I'm not saying I was wasting her time.
You definitely did.
No, I did not waste her. Okay, I did say I didn't see her longevity.
Exactly.
But nobody sees longevity when you meet somebody.
I feel like a lot of people fall into that though, right? Because like what it is once you start spending time with somebody, y'all spending a lot of time together, and then it's hard because you with that person so much, and then especially if you like committed to it, you're not even really considering other things. So like the thought of leaving is like do I really want to do that? Because it's like I don't really fuck with a lot of people, but you're not fucking with a lot of people because you focused on the situation that you're in right now.
But see, you're not focused on it. You're not focused on it because if you in the beginning of the relationship, like, man, do I really want to fuck with her? But I ain't got nothing to do over here.
But you're not like that in the first 90 days.
How come you? If you walk into it like that,
but who says you're walking into the relationship?
You just said
no. I said I didn't give a duration.
Hold
on. Okay, so let me get these stats to you because you already know I came with my research.
I already know, man.
I came with my research.
I got my stats too. Go ahead.
Whatever. I don't see no paper in your hand.
Oh, they right here. Right. Go ahead. Go with your stats.
Okay. So in 2020, a study found out that 80%,
facts,
whatever, 80% of people settle down because they don't want to be left on the shelf. Okay. Now,
you said 20%.
No, 80%.
Oh, 80. Damn, 80? Okay.
Yeah, shut your ass.
Okay. That's in general though, because I feel like we would have to know the age ranges that's pertaining to.
Okay.
Now every fact,
there's a lot of people out here that's been wilding for a lot of years, and now it's getting to that point.
I'm gonna run off my stat. I see. In 2020, I had stats of it was 80% of a bunch of people just stupid and bored. But go ahead, next.
Yeah, Tinder and all that, bro. Like,
in 2018, YouGov survey found that 11 people settle for someone 29 don't know which option is better, and 65% of women and 56% of men feel that it's better to hold out.
Hold out what?
Hold out for the better person.
Oh, like
yeah,
don't like wife, no commitment.
Well, wife commitment.
No,
yeah.
So everybody's single, and all these people single because they waiting to be in a relationship.
Yeah, they wait for the right person. They waiting to find true love.
You say what year was that?
That was 2018.
2018.
That was before the pandemic, so you know what happened. All them people that was like, yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work out.
It's a bunch of 6-year-olds running around with split parents.
Okay, let me get through my stats. All right.
Go ahead. I told you every stat you got, I got a stat, but go ahead.
Right.
Go ahead.
A 2018 Bumble survey,
Mm-hmm.
the date app, found that 23% of women who responded said that that they are settling in their romantic relationships, meaning that the person that they want to be with, they aren't with, but they with the person.
So that's crazy.
I think I know a few women that's settling.
So
that's crazy.
23% of the ladies settled for regular guys on the street because they couldn't get
what they wanted.
A star.
Right. Yeah, they couldn't get a star on the road in
Right,
Hollywood.
that's my thing, because that, do you know how many 23% is a crazy number,
bro. Okay. Let me get through the numbers. I want to get to the questions. All right. Bullshit. A study by Siemens Festival Nights found that 73% of married people settle, meaning that they don't marry their true love. Okay. These are some interesting numbers.
True love.
All right. And for the last stat, it says 1 out of 7 participants, and this from HuffPost 2013. I know this is all the way back, but if I found it interesting.
You said Puff?
HuffPost. HuffPost.
Okay.
HuffPost.
Okay.
2013. It says
2013.
Yeah, I know it's far back, but
a lot of changes since then.
But I can only find so many surveys. They didn't do 2023 and 2024.
Right.
1 out of 7 participants didn't think the person they were currently dating was the love of their life. Of these 1 in 7, 73% reported that they made do with their partner after true love slipped through their fingers.
All right, you ready for me?
Additionally, being in a relationship with someone who isn't their true love apparently doesn't stop people from continuing to look for the real thing. 17% of the adults polled said they have met the love of their life since getting together with their current partner.
Now check this out. God. Okay, I got it. All right, now look.
Okay, I'm looking. For real. I'm looking.
What is real love? What's real love?
Yeah, I was gonna say, because y'all believe in the one true love thing. That's not really everybody.
Okay, so you telling me what? I got my girl, but I met my true love. How I know I met my true love? I had to fuck around.
Well,
so
not
now
necessarily. You could be at work and have a conversation with somebody and just like really hit it off.
You're still fucking around.
That's not fucking around,
bro. If you at work and you get into a deep workmance, whatever the fuck you want to call it, if y'all talking about shit to where you find out, damn, that's my true love, you fucking cheating. Because how in the world you gonna say you're married? Let's say you. Okay, let's go back. I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you. I'm not on trial. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's say you got a girl. Okay. Let's say your girl at the crib. She cooking. She doing everything to please you. You doing everything to please her. Your punk ass at work, sitting here kicking it with this other little sloppy hoe that ain't got no man. And now man, that was my true love. That might be my true love. So what is your girl at home? The one that's doing the work.
She your settle.
Because you settle. Because the chick at work is telling you what she want to hear. Now you go to her house, man. You got mold all on the damn.
That be the thing too. Like I feel like a lot of people, once you get in a relationship, everything else start looking sparkly because you don't have to deal with these other people full time.
Okay, that's a good point.
You really trading off. Like you think it's gonna be something. You think the grass is greener, right? You always do,
right?
And this ain't nothing but shit.
Right.
That's exactly what it
real
is.
passionate. He's
Yeah.
letting the words fly.
No, because that was some.
Holding back.
I'm just saying because them some bullshit facts, man.
Then too, I related to this personally, where it's like I know I have experienced a situation where a girl is
Your
claiming.
girl watching. Slow it down. Slow it down.
A girl claimed that she was in love with me, and that this was like the thing we had. She fucked it up, and then like she felt bad and all that. But and from my position, I'm like, I feel like you, like when you look back on shit really be looking better than it really was. Cause like,
yeah,
and then it's like the idea of like what you lost while you sitting on it, you start like getting more emotional about it, and it's not really realistic because the person I am now, you don't even know. Right. Because I was like years ago that we even had a thing. So like you think, because in that moment things was nice, and now that you've grown, it should be like that again. But I've grown too. So it's just like, where does that leave us?
So I want y'all to weigh in on the comments. You know, we want to make sure that, you know, we see what y'all saying, we hear what y'all saying. I want to know, what are your opinion? What are y'all thoughts on those stats? Because bullshit. You know, Torrey and Jeff No Chaser is over here going in on these stats, like
because my thing is like he was saying, if you got an ex and then she come back and see you, oh, you know, I really fucked up, you know, I want you now. No, you are the reason why I'm the man today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. You are the reason why I am the man today. You had me.
Right. And you don't know the man that I am today because the nigga
you was just fucking over me.
So, you know what? I'm gonna play devil's advocate here.
Oh, here we go.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. And you know, I'm gonna just talk about real life experiences. So you know, Jeff No Chaser, you know, we talk and on some real stuff. You know, I had 2 exes come back like, hey, MNG, you know, let's go ahead and settle up again. And I'm like, you know, I'm kind of focused on the podcast. You know, I'm kind of focused on my business. I'm trying to focus on this growth. You know, y'all want to hang around and stuff. Okay, cool. Now I'm gonna tell you where I went wrong at. This is where I went wrong.
Said if y'all want to hang around,
that's where you went wrong.
That's what went wrong. Like when I invited these exes back into my world, what occurred is, you know, you get that flood of emotion, or you get that flood of frustration for a reason why you end up leaving that relationship. And I think what most people get caught up at in those situations is that you find yourself in one or two positions. Either you're gonna find yourself frustrated all over again, or you're gonna slip up and find yourself in a more long-term situation that is really just involuntary. And what I mean by that is you may end up slipping up and you'll have sex with one of them. You're gonna end up having a kid, and you're gonna end
fuck your life up.
That's mess your life up, and you're not gonna end, and you're not going to have the relationship that you thought was going to happen. Okay, because sometimes you get into those situations and you like, man, I really want to be with this person. I really want to grow with this person. I think we can make this work again. And you start reminiscing on the relationship. What happens when you reminisce on relationships is you reminisce on all the good stuff that happened in the relationship, but you don't really think about the bad stuff that happened in the relationship.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
But how can you not think about the bad shit? Because she's a ex for a reason.
But it really depends on who messed up the relationship.
True.
Like it don't matter.
I mean, it do matter because if you walked away,
walked away for a reason. Yeah, if she walked away, she walked away for a reason.
She walked away for a reason, but then you left like if she come back, if she spin the block, it's like, damn, like it was nice while it was there type shit. And you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay. So if y'all was arguing over ice cream and you was like, bump it, and it was like 6 months later, it was arguing over ice cream. Both of y'all were stubborn. Y'all didn't come back together. So it
gotta be done. I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay, I'm listening.
If we argue over ice cream and we both call it quits, we both challenge yourself. That means we don't even. Am I wrong?
It's just the example.
I mean, because that means we don't even want to work it out. You know what I'm saying? You got me Rocky Road. I want motherfucking cookies and cream. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. Okay, let's say this. Let's say she walked away.
Okay.
Let's say she walked away.
Right.
Because she said you wasn't reaching your potential, and she wanted you to do more.
Okay. So
now you're doing more,
Right.
So now she want to come back and be like, yo, I'm glad you're doing more. So now we can, connect.
Right.
No, it can't happen. Because
I don't know. I kind of believe in second chances. You know
I feel
what I'm saying?
I feel like that.
Y'all would take her back?
Yeah, because if I put myself in that situation and say I'm broke and I ain't getting no money and I ain't trying to do shit with my life and I'm bullshit. Basically, if that's the case, then I'm bullshitting being in a relationship. Because why would you even have somebody up under you if you in that space? And then she come back because I'm actually doing the shit I'm supposed to do. Then
So my thing is this: when you got with me, I ain't have a job. Let's say I ain't have a job. When you got with me, I ain't have a job.
Okay.
You knew I was a little penny hustler here and there.
Penny hustler, yep.
You knew I sat down and played the game. You were okay with that. 6 months later, now you like, well, can you do this or can you do that? Well, I'll do it in a minute. And now you don't want to go through the struggle with me for me to get to the point.
I think that's a little different.
No, it's not. I'm going to tell you why it's not different.
Okay. What? Okay.
It's different. Okay. It's different because the situation he's saying is like you not trying to do nothing, and the situation you saying is all right. Now you trying to do something, and it's gonna take a little while to build that momentum. And if she stay with you, obviously, she's supposed
to stick it out with you regardless.
Okay.
Not if you're not trying to do nothing. If that, if you ain't
really going at it. Let me get to my next question.
We ain't finished with the first one.
I mean, just the effort and the intention gotta be there. You can't just expect Shorty to stay with you and you.
But it wasn't there in the beginning.
I agree.
She walked up to you. She knew you was a little penny hustler. That's what she want. She want a bad boy. So she got a bad boy that wasn't trying to do shit.
So is she not allowed to grow and realize that? Oh yeah, maybe this not what I wanted.
I don't think a lot of them grow.
No, they don't. They look at their girls and be like, "Damn, I ain't got what she got."
Here's the thing. Here's a real life example. When there are some women and men that are used to a particular type of relationship that they cannot gravitate from. And as long as they're used to that particular type of relationship, they'll never grow to be with a person that outside of that relationship. So even so, if we look at your situation, if you wasn't nothing, right? And the woman was dealing with you, right? But she's used to dealing with nothing type dudes, right? You get your act together. You build your business and everything, and you start making money and everything, right? Then, but y'all done broke up since then. So in the 5 years that y'all broke up, you ain't got yourself together. You ain't got your degree. You ain't started your business. You elevated. Okay. Since then, she didn't still keep dealing with nothing type cats. She comes back across you, see that you're doing good. Even if she got back with you, it would make it the type of treatment you would give her then, or at that point, she wouldn't be able to accept it because she's used to dealing with the same type of relationship. And truth be told, I've just seen that occur within the last 2 months.
But also it gets deeper because it gets deeper, bro.
Okay, go deeper.
Because I feel like a lot of girls that's gonna mess with a nigga that's not really doing shit or don't got shit going, they messing with that nigga because they can do whatever the fuck they want to do, and he kind of need her. He need the keys to the whip. He need
Jody. Talking about a Jody motherfucker.
Type shit. He need the help. He need the help. He need, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case is.
How can she do whatever he want to do when that nigga ain't got nothing but time?
Okay, so hold on. But before
go ahead, bro.
Let me throw a question on top of that one.
All right, go ahead. Right.
Well, y'all going in, man. God, jeez.
Hot takes.
Man, we got Jody's out in this bitch. Go ahead, bro.
The 80-20 rule, do you think is more about settling or compromising?
What's the 80-20 rule?
Oh, you ain't heard about the 80-20 rule?
I might have. Run it back.
All right. So the 80-20 rule, Jeff over he over there thinking.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the 80-20 rule.
So the 80-20 rule, I can't tell you where it originally came from, but I know it was like a Steve Harvey thing or whatever. Okay. So the 80-20 rule is
fucked up already. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I can't. Go ahead, bro. So the 80-20 rule basically states that you're going to get 80% of what you want out of a woman. The other 20% that you're going to want is not going to be there. So if you want a woman that can cook, clean, ambitious, all that stuff, you can get that in 80%. But if you want her to be like touchy-feely, romantic, all that stuff like that, that's probably going to be in the 20% that you're not going to get. So you're going to get 80% of what you want.
This motherfucker. Bro, do you know he just...
hold on.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
You're going to get 80% of what you're looking for.
And 20% not.
And 20% not. It's the 80-20 rule. But you'll find that 20%
in somebody else.
But the 80% that you're getting won't be there.
Guess what that's called? Fucking life, man. It's not no 80-20 rule. Man,
my question is it more, you guys have avoided my question.
I'm not avoiding it. It's called fucking life, man. If I find everything I want in a woman, I'm gonna be scared. Something wrong. Something is definitely wrong. If I can find everything I want,
if I found everything I look for in a woman, I'll go back to believing in God.
You know that?
Jeez.
Look,
wait, what's the question? What is the question?
The question is, damn, what is the question, bro?
Do you believe in the 80-20 rule? Is that it?
Is the 80-20 rule, is it more about settling or is it more about compromising?
That question not on here.
I know it's not.
That's about bullshit.
That's interesting. I guess I'll say
you think it's okay? Go ahead. Go ahead, Professor.
Is the 80-20 rule more about settling or more about compromising?
Mm-hmm.
I say it's about compromising because if you getting 80% of what you asked for, that's not really settling. That's a decent deal. If I'm at the line and I make 8 out of 10 free throws,
I mean that's the average.
No, but my thing is this.
Because you can get everything.
You can't get everything you want, bro.
I mean,
it's impossible.
You can get everything but the looks.
Bro,
that's tough. It ain't gonna work, baby.
That's what happened when we was young. That's what we was doing when we was young. When we first started figuring out sex. Like, she ugly, but she know how to do this.
You can get everything but the looks.
It ain't gonna work, my bro.
You can get everything but the booty.
You got it.
You can get everything but the brains. The smarts.
I gotta have the smarts, bro. I gotta have the smarts. My thing is this, bro. That's life, bro. It's not no 80-20 rule, bro. Because if you walk, it's too many females out here that you go have smarts. They gonna have the look. They gonna have the grit to get out here. And then you get home. Some of them don't cook. Some of them clean. But you're not gonna get everything, man.
I mean,
it's just not gonna happen because if you did, niggas would still cheat, but
I mean that's gonna happen.
I think it'd be a lot more still married people now if you got the 80-20 rule for real.
Okay.
You not go. It's no such thing as 80-20. It's life. You get get what you get out the relationship. You get what you give. I'm sorry.
Well, here's the thing. I think it's more about settling than it's about compromising, and this is why I say that. This is why I say I'm not saying that you should go and search for 100%. That's not what I'm saying.
That's what you're saying.
No, that's not what I'm. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that the reason why I'm saying that it's more about settling is because you're going to settle for certain attributes that's in the 80% versus the 20%. So the idea is what's in the 80% that you actually want versus what you can just do without in the 20%. Now, I know I can't do it out with a woman that can't cook. I love to cook. So I don't mind helping out with cooking. But if she can't cook better than me, no, I'll man the grill, she can man the kitchen. But if she can't cook better than me, then it's like, because trust me, I have seen women that can't cook. No, I know.
Okay, but what if they're making 200,000 a year and they can't cook?
Well, I guess we can afford a chef.
Right? Oh, okay. You see what I'm saying? So it's to me, that shit is just fucked up because now you putting stipulations on some crazy shit.
I do kind of feel where you coming from though, because there's some things where you can go search for that other 20% and still keep your relationship intact. But then there's some things, depending on what that 20% is, like like if you don't have a good sexual partner, you can't go find that.
Man,
but
bro.
if you look if
so
you look
wait, you said in the 80s they're not good sexual partner?
The 20 could be
if the 20% that's missing is like a good sex life, you can't go find that somewhere else and then still expect to keep your. I mean, you can. I mean, hey, you know what I'm saying?
I was about to say, why not? You know what's happening nowadays?
Yeah. But
there's always gonna be a need for a side chick. I'm just.
No, it's not. I love being faithful to my wife. Shit, you bullshit me.
I'm not. Listen, hold on. I am not condoning cheating. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just providing an accurate example of how people think. Like
y'all niggas gonna get me in trouble. I'm getting hot in here. I ain't even did shit. I'm getting hot. I know I'm about to say something that's I'm gonna fuck up, bro. I ain't even did shit.
I don't like that. I don't like that. What me? I wasn't there.
Right. What podcast? All right.
I don't like the saying of 80-20 because. No, I'm just saying, me.
But Jeff, don't change that. I purely understand. I don't believe. Don't get me wrong. I know all the stuff that I'm saying up here or whatever like that, playing devil's advocate and all that shit like that. But on the real, side chicks and all that stuff, bro. Like if you're not going to be faithful, there's no need to be in a relationship. If you can't. What is that?
It depends.
So you could be in a relationship and not be faithful?
Yeah, it depends.
Okay.
Well, okay. Well, that's another thing though, because when some people say faithful, they saying loyal, and when some people saying loyal, they saying faithful. So it depends on what you mean by that. Like,
okay. All right.
So is there a difference between being loyal and being faithful?
Yeah, there's a difference.
I'm gonna need you to explain that. Sorry.
The difference between being faithful and being loyal?
Yes.
You can be faithful. I'm sorry. You said the difference between being faithful, unfaithful, and being loyal. Loyalty, you don't have to look for it so hard. Loyalty should just come. You see what I'm saying? Loyalty, you ain't talking to them all the time, trying to figure out where they head at. Because they loyal already.
Okay.
Faithful, that's different. That's a whole different thing. If let's say your wife come in at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
Okay, she ain't doing nothing. Let's say she come in at 5 o'clock the next night. Now you like, hold on, what you doing, man? Okay. Let's say she putting her phone down like this. Now you thinking like, oh shoot, what's going on? What you doing? When you got loyalty, you don't second guess loyalty.
Okay.
You always in some relationships, a lot of guys second guess their woman being faithful depending on what they do.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a difference.
I'm pulling up the definition because this is
it's a difference, man.
Torrey brought the phone. I was like,
he like I gotta find a difference.
Yeah, because I'm still unpacking this shit for myself. I'm like,
yeah, man.
Torrey trying to make sure when he go home, he ain't get questioned about faithful or loyal.
So the definition of loyal is giving or showing firm and constant support or allegiance to a person or institution, while the definition for faithful is remaining loyal and steadfast.
Okay.
So
you can be
loyal but still be unfaithful.
Yes.
Okay. I see
because you can go out and sleep with a chick and come home and kiss her and be like, "Hey, baby, you okay?"
Yeah, right.
You see what I'm saying?
If you can't be faithful without loyalty.
So that can go both ways for the man and the woman.
Yes, most definitely. Most definitely. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you could be loyal. You could be loyal to somebody in the terms of like, I'm here for you. Like I'm presently physically there, and I'm not gonna put myself in no situation that's gonna come between us. But not necessarily faithful, because even though I'm here, like my mind is somewhere else. That's when you get into like the subconscious shit that you do is not contributing to us. But you know what I'm saying?
All right. So I want to turn this out to the group, out to the audience. Look, we about to go ahead and put the phone number up. Go ahead, call in, weigh in. Remember what our tagline is: tune in, tap in. That tap in means that you can call in. Don't y'all ever forget that. When you tune in, you can tap in, because we want to make sure that we hear y'all. We want to hear what your opinions are. You could throw it in the chat. We'll check the chat. We'll call you out on the chat. Or if you want to go ahead and call in, make sure you call in. We go ahead and put that number up on the screen. You can go ahead and see it. Go ahead and give us a call. Man, go ahead and chime in with us, man. Come talk with the group.
Come kick it with us.
Kick it with the group.
Yes, sir.
We got a lot to talk about. So now this leads me to my next question. Okay. You ready for my next question? Y'all ready?
Always ready,
because y'all on fire today. I ain't gonna lie.
Let's get it.
Like this has been probably one of the most engaging shows we didn't do so far. Jeez. All right. So my question is settling subjective?
Man, I feel like everything is subjective if you think about it.
Everything is subjective. Everything is definitely subjective.
Because one person might say you settling because you with somebody who isn't making enough money, even though they treat you right.
All right.
Whereas you might be like, or that person might be like, you could find somebody that's making more money and treating you right. So they see that it's settling.
Yeah. I honestly think that there's more there are more people, even just based on the stats, even if they did a survey today, I think there'll be more people that's out there settling than anything.
I don't understand why though.
Than compromising.
I don't understand why. Compromising, I can fuck with compromising.
I understand compromising.
I can't settle.
I compromise.
I can't settle.
Honestly, I think I compromise too much in relationships.
You can also compromise to damn near you settle.
Right.
No, I don't think so.
You can compromise to the point you damn near settling for.
I disagree with that, sir.
I don't disagree with that. It's just like if you compromise, what?
He was some bullshit. Yeah, go ahead, man.
Yeah, if you compromising is like
little shit,
certain little shit. Like I can get rid of this so that we can have this. She'll get rid of that.
So, you don't like this table? All right, table gone. Fuck it.
Right.
You don't like my bar?
Right.
All right, bar gone.
Nah, you don't like the house.
What the fuck you want me to do? now you're going too far.
Right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't like my job because it's girls at the job. Like,
so you want me to quit? So what?
Right.
Jody.
I've been through that. Being on the phone. Like so at one of my jobs, I had to stock the drink room. Right. It was a stupid job, but I had to stock the drink. It was part of my job is to stock the drink room. I was a great stocker though. Like I could stock.
Good job.
I could go to Walmart and stock the hell out the shelves, bro. Just from stocking that drink room.
Good job, my guy.
So one of the things that I used to be on the phone because I never really had no oversight. So you hear girls coming in and like, hey MG, how you doing? We're like, what's going on? So and they we start this conversation and the girl on the phone was like, do that person like you? No,
because she said hey,
just because of the nature,
because the way she said it.
Yeah,
some girls just got that kind of like flirty ambiance about the way they talk, where it's like,
man,
you would swear up and down, but then they just be like that.
I mean, what's wrong with a little flirt?
Nothing wrong with. Well,
I don't think anything's wrong with a little flirt
because nowadays there's a lot of people out here fucked up, and just show. You might not even mean it by flirting, but that little niceness that you call it, that she took it as flirting. She went home and was smiling from ear to ear, and she ain't got no water. You know what I'm saying? So her shit fucked up.
So you know what?
I'm just saying for real, man.
I have a lot of stories and experience of stuff that occurred or that has happened to me because I remember going into like this little joint and. I was walking up to the desk and I seen this lady there. One, I thought I knew the lady, right? I thought it was one of the parents of my son's friends. So when I walked up to the desk, I said, hey, in a very engaging manner. And then she looked at me and I was like, oh, dang, that's not who I thought it was. So my girl behind me was like, do you know her? I'm like, I lied because I was like, no, like I just didn't want to invade because it was a small area, so I didn't really want to invade her space. So she was so then she was like, yeah, you too nice. I don't like nice guys because they be flirting with a lot of people. I'm like,
I don't understand females like that. Now see, when I'm with my wife, we go out. My thing is, no, sweetie, thank you, sweetie, I appreciate it. I say sweetie a lot. It's not me flirting. It's just me being nice as hell. Because what if that woman ain't had nobody call her sweetie in the last 10 years, last 5 years? I just said just to say it. It's not, and my wife understands that now, but before she was looking like, say sweetie again, motherfucker. One more time. So now we 13, almost 14 deep. No, I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, it's nothing to that. All right, and I come from like a relationship where we are very like anti-possessive. You know what I mean? So similarly, I address a lot of black women as queen. You know what I mean? And it's not like a flirtatious thing to it. To me, it's like a sign of respect. My girl know that. She ain't never been like, oh, why you call her queen? I thought I was your queen. Like, no, it's none of that. It's not that deep.
Like, see the fire in their eyes.
Right. But I definitely have met a lot of women that like, man, let me tell you something, bro. I had this one situation. And this is when I started realizing that I really cannot do possessiveness and like that toxic shit. So I was out to eat with my family and I had brought this girl that I was with. And the conversation going, we talking about music. I'm a musician, I'm an artist. I work with a lot of people. I work with one particular artist who at that time had the same birthday as the girl I was with.
Okay.
And so that came up at the table like, yeah, they got the same birthday. Girlie got mad. And it was just like, meanwhile, my mom at the table, like, yeah, why would you bring that up? Why would you say that? Like, she joking around. But meanwhile, this girl I'm with is actually mad. And so
OGs be not giving a fuck.
Yo, right. She like, yeah, Torrey, why would you say that? And meanwhile, my girl over there like, this nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, but my thing is like, okay, it's a situation where it's like, I know for a fact that the first one thing, it's just a birthday. It's not my fault y'all got the same birthday.
Right.
The fuck?
Like you can control the day somebody born.
Right. And then two, it's like, I know for a fact that the girl that I'm referring to, we had a professional relationship. So it's like, there's nothing even there for you to be reaching it. And I understand like some people like that possessiveness because it makes them feel like they partner care. Me, I'm straight with that shit. I'm straight.
I'm straight on that shit.
Straight on that shit.
Nah, I be
toxic free zone.
I don't.
Yeah.
So I don't like, and I agree with you. I don't like possessive females or possessive women.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it can go into a dangerous territory.
Sometimes it's gonna go there all the time.
Yeah.
Because so this is what I've come to learn in my dating experience. And I'm still dating. I mean, I know. I think I've experimented with almost every form of dating that you could think of, like at this point, and I'm probably still going to explore more until I get to the aspect.
You would thought without saying you. No, I'm just playing.
I mean, for the single ladies. I'm playing.
Damn, that was a good one.
Said, I'm in these streets, and I'm gonna continue to be in these streets, but
I'm for the streets, baby. But if you want a relationship,
roll the dice. You might get it, might not.
Look, man,
80-20.
I am not trying to talk myself into no relationship in 2024, bro. Like, my goodness. But so real deal. So I've been in situations where, you know, I've dated possessive women and they want to always be in your presence. You know, they always want to be in your face and in your life.
Clingy.
Very, very clingy. Very attachment. Right. And what I realize is when I date women that don't have a lot going on, those are the most possessive ones. And what I mean by not going on, I'm not saying just sitting at home or anything like that. What I'm saying is I have dated women that they go to work, they go home. Do you want to go hang out tonight? Do you want to go out tonight? Let's go out to the bar. Let's go out this weekend. Like,
so they basically happy with their life, just going to work and coming home.
And you know what I'm out there doing?
Busting your ass doing something else.
Every time.
And so it's interesting that you bring that up, because that's to answer your question from earlier. That's why I do think that settling is subjective, because some people might like that. Some people might like a girl that is not really out there trying to get it for herself. Maybe he got it. Maybe she don't got to do that. Maybe she can just take care of the house, and she won all this time. And for him, that makes him feel loved and whatever. Other people, like myself, like if I'm out here getting it, I want you to be at least,
somewhere.
I want you to have something going on too.
No, somewhere getting it.
I want you to have something going on too. And that's just me personally.
I know
because while you out there getting it, she's sitting at home. I wonder what he doing.
Right.
Wonder what he doing.
Right.
Wonder where he at.
Right.
Yeah, that's man. Get your money. Shit.
Yeah. So some dudes would be like, yeah, Brody settling for a girl. She ain't got nothing going on. She at the crib.
Ain't got nothing going on. But you know what? Some dudes like to have that kind of control over a woman. If she's clingy, they got control over her.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna know that, well, I'm gonna have you around. If I tell you to come over here, you're gonna come because you want to be over here.
Mm-hmm.
And that may be that woman's compromise, and that may be that man's, settlement. Or that may be that woman's settlement. That may be that man's compromise.
It's like what I was saying earlier about about girls that like niggas that ain't got shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
girls
love niggas with no car because they not going nowhere.
Nope, I can buy. If I buy him this, I really don't understand.
Niggas without cars nowadays. Me.
Nigga without a car. Niggas without cars, bro.
They hot right now.
And unfortunately, I know from experience because it was a point in time where I ain't had no car, and I was the hottest shit on the shelf at that time. Oh God, bro.
My man got a car, and it was like,
right. Oh, you independent.
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you what I can never do. And Jeff, you should already know that I can never be in the passenger seat and a woman in the driver's seat. I could never.
Shit, I can.
You Muslim or something?
No. I just
he needs control. That's that control for you.
Shit, not me. Baby, I'm about to take a nap.
Go ahead and drive.
I cannot be in a driver. Like,
is that with somebody specifically, or are you talking about any woman?
Just in.
Did you have
drive with my mom? And she be in a driver. I'd be like,
is your mom a bad driver?
No,
this could be like a childhood trauma type thing.
Well, in that case, it's definitely a childhood trauma because I know your daddy driving. So yeah, you good. You right.
I don't like being in his passenger seat either.
I don't like being in the same street he on. That motherfucker.
I don't know what it is. Like I have to be the one to drive, bro. Like, hey, get in the passenger seat, we rolling. I want to play my own music, bro. I don't want to hear all that flu stuff, man. I don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't mind. To me, I've been married 13, going on 14 years. So in the beginning, it was like that. I banged all the street shit, all rah, yeah. But after so long, you get tired of fucking driving, bro. You driving, let's say we want to go to Ohio. Okay, I'm driving to Ohio. We want to go to Tennessee. I'm driving to... Bro, you get tired of fucking driving. So
I don't get tired of driving.
So shit, I did.
I'm Kevin Gates. I don't get tired.
Okay.
Well, so we just know in your 20%, you gotta find a chick with no license.
Boom. There you go. Don't know how to drive. Don't know how to do shit. You like, oh, you gotta know how to cook and don't drive. Ain't that a bitch?
You like earlier when you said you ain't had no license, I just thought that was the sexiest shit ever. I just been thinking about that shit all day.
Hey, guess who you won't be calling when you get stranded? Your girl. Babe, can you catch the bus?
I said she can't drive. I just said when she in the car with me, I'm
she
driving.
Can't come get you because she ain't drove since y'all met.
Man,
she forgot how to do this shit.
Man, y'all funny, bro.
She didn't even renew her license.
Anyways, bro. Anyway, let me get to this next question while y'all talking. Hey,
these good questions, bro.
Don't forget to chime in. Y'all can go to the comments. Don't forget to go ahead and call in. We got the call in line open. Jeff No Chaser, Torrey here. They over here acting a fool. So here's my next question. Based on the numbers that we heard and based on all the stuff that's happening, do you believe that these factors contribute to the high divorce rate, single people, and situationships that are occurring today?
Which one? You talking about this shit right here? That bullshit you read when we first started?
Yes, people settling. Do you believe that people that settle are over? People, can I get the question out?
Yeah, you got it all.
No, hell no, absolutely not. What's the question?
People that settle or over compromise. Do you believe that this is a contribution to the high divorce rate, single, and situationships that we're in?
No, because because I think we just have it's just too much Instagram, too much Tinder, too much people thinking the grass is greener on the other side too much like
niggas just don't marry for love no more. Be 100. Niggas just don't marry for love no more.
So what they marry for?
They marry for convenience. That's what they marry for.
Settling.
So
convenience is in settling.
It is in some way, but it's more for women. It's more for money, the house. For guys, it's like selling, I guess, whatever. Yeah, okay. But at the same time, I think why get married if it's not for love? You can do everything you're doing and still be in a relationship. Because now, once you get married, guess what she gonna do? If she get tired of your ass, she gonna take half of every fucking thing.
Yeah.
Remember, it's not 10 years no more before they get to taking anything. It's about 3 now.
Scary shit, man.
Scary, bro.
She gonna take half the dog if she can.
Bro, she gonna cut it in half, sew that side up, sew this side up. You got the neuter side. You can't get shit.
And so speaking on that, I have a friend that has told me that he's going to marry his girlfriend. He's going to propose, so he's going to marry her. But he's not going to sign a marriage certificate. So he's going to do the whole dog and pony show.
Or?
Walk down the aisle, put the ring on it.
Is he watching?
Nah. The whole family on there, everything.
Call him.
But guess what? He ain't going to answer the phone.
Fuck? So what is
But he not gonna sign the marriage certificate because
I know what it is.
Hold on. He not gonna sign the marriage certificate because he already knows that, because the way they treat marriage, they treat it as a business. So once you become jointly and then decide to separate, and then he found some loopholes because he lives in Texas. He found some loopholes, and one of the loopholes is as long as he keep a separate address from that primary address, it's not gonna be considered valid.
Now watch this.
I'm watching.
Hey, dumbass. Just stay in a relationship and don't get married. Because all the money you about to spend on the wedding, the dress, the tuxes, the food, the liquor, getting all the people to the church or the hall.
He want to appease her. She wanted.
He's not really doing it because they're not really gonna be married.
I mean, he could sign it and never file it.
They're not married once again.
Right, I would sign it. I just would never file it.
If you don't sign it, you're not married. If you don't file it, you're not married. So you just spent all this money for a big show.
I get that, and I told him to get a prenup, and he said that. He like, man, that don't mean nothing. And I'm like,
bro, it don't.
Bro, prenup?
Yeah, how it don't mean nothing.
The prenup mean everything. Shit, yeah. You good on a prenup. But my thing is, why go through the car wash when your car's still dirty when you come the fuck out? That shit don't make fucking sense. You didn't spend $20 and the car's still fucking dirty. Y'all gotta wash my shit again.
But I feel like
what?
I feel like, so why do you need because
I feel what y'all saying. Like, not to cut you off, Torrey, but I feel what y'all saying. I don't agree with it either. It makes no sense. I'm not about to go through the whole dog and pony show, spend $20,000.
No, you gonna spend more than that, bro. Because I spent about $25 on my wedding. That was 13, 14 years ago.
Was I there? Yeah, I was there.
I was there. Motherfucker, was there.
Yeah, I was there.
Y'all had a good time. Got you.
It was so long ago.
But that's the whole thing. I spent about 25 then. So now you talking about, man, you probably for a nice decent wedding, you probably talking about 30, 35, maybe 40 grand.
So let me just ask the group. And Torrey, I'm gonna let you go ahead and finish your statement. Okay. Like, what do y'all think about that?
Stupid.
What do y'all
my bad.
What do y'all think about a man doing the whole dog and pony show for a marriage, but not signing a birth certificate? And if they do sign a birth certificate, they don't file
the wedding license.
Because
wedding license.
What I say?
Birth certificate.
Shit.
I didn't catch it.
Damn, he don't want the kid either.
The wedding license. They don't sign a wedding license, and you know, and they either they sign it, they don't file it, or they don't sign it at all. Like, what are your thoughts? Like, what do you feel about that? Like, I really want y'all to weigh in on that topic because it's a real situation that's happening right now. Torrey, what was your thoughts?
Okay, so the marriage thing, bro. Like, I'm not married, but me and my girl been together 3 years. We got a kid on the way.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Got about 2 months for baby Copper is here.
That's what's up.
And I just feel like once you have a kid, like I'm back and forth about the marriage thing because like why do we need a piece of paper to say that we are going to be contractually obligated to each other until we die?
Right.
Like why do we need a piece of paper for that?
I don't think it's the paper aspect of it. I think it's the whole little girl planning her future. That's what it is.
She's exactly what it is.
She's planning her future with her future husband. You see what I'm saying? Okay, the dress. We got to go get the dress. Yeah, we got to go get the dress. She with her bridesmaids. It's like a party.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
But this, I my bad.
No, go ahead.
So this is like, I feel like I do want to get married, but this is the way I would do it. And I think if more people did it like this, because this could be what's contributing to the high divorce rate. You had this big ass wedding, high ass expenses, and then you're only married for like 2 years, y'all get divorced. Not to mention that the financial strain from the student loans, the wedding, and all this other shit been waiting on y'all. That could be part of the reason why y'all getting divorced in the first place, because now you're picking up extra hours trying to pay for shit. You're not there, all that shit. I feel like the way marriage should be, when you first get married, it's like very casual. Not casual because like you committed your life, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not a big financial expense. But as you renew your vows in 5 years, another 5 years, y'all have like a bigger and bigger event. And not to mention that
the milestones.
And the more of those that y'all do, I feel like the higher the value of it is, because one, like y'all been together 5 years, y'all been together 10 years, like y'all building together, and ideally you should be building financial, you know, stability.
Wealth,
so the longer y'all together, the bigger of a wedding y'all can afford, or a ceremony, or whatever you want to call it. And I just personally feel like to do all that whole party, all that fucking the dress and the venue, and I mean, depending on how you do it, but.
So you're absolutely right. Do you know that statistically, if you spend, more of my statistics. Okay. I know Jeff was thinking.
No, I'm listening to. I'm waiting on this one.
So you know, statistically, so there was a study done, and the person that spent more than $5,000 on a ring, they were quicker to have a divorce than the person that spent $5,000 less than $5,000. Now, also also along with that statistic, you know, those that had the big expensive weddings were divorced within the first 2 years versus those that did not have a large wedding.
Okay. Wait, say that one more time. That was part.
So if the person spent like a lot of money on a wedding. And they didn't really give like a number amount, but they spent a lot. They had like a big wedding, like a large wedding.
The divorce rate was higher.
The divorce rate was higher versus if they had like a small, more intimate wedding. You know, and it really also because
that's dope. That's interesting too.
Same thing. Same.
How much was your wedding ring, brother?
What I spent on my wedding ring?
$12,000.
I think I spent about $15,000 for
15.
Yeah.
Yep. That was about right.
Damn.
That was about right.
Them stats, I love the stats, bro. hey, but you know what? Them stats might be for real. Bullshit. But my thing is this.
But it's not every
bro.
It's always exceptions. It's not absolute.
Right. I totally agree. But my thing is this.
I'm like, you can't tell me stats though.
You can't tell me you didn't see the shit going into the marriage. Because 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. You can't tell me you've been with your girl. You've been with your girl how long, bro? 3 years?
3 years, yeah.
Okay. So you know, don't get me wrong. You get to know a person every day.
Yeah.
You're not going to know everything about a person.
Nope.
I totally
never
agree
gonna
with
see
you.
that serial killer come out of them.
But you can't tell me you ain't seen them 25 red flags before y'all went and spent this 20 grand or this 30 grand. You can't tell me that.
Again, settling in the mindset. Probably settle in a mindset that you know what? Yeah,
you're right. You're right.
Gotcha, bitch.
But people have this idea of like once we put the money on it, it's like now it's official. Like, but they haven't been practicing that up until that point. But they be thinking like, okay, now that we putting all this money and having this event, now it's like I think people think, and you know, I'm not married, so maybe I'm not the best person to think, but like when they get on the other side of that big ass event and the money, that those urges and temptations and that other 20% is just gonna disappear. Right. You still want, but you still gonna want that 20%.
This shit get worse.
So I'll definitely say this.
30% now.
So I'll definitely say this because there's always going to be that person that's out there just like, you know what, I see the potential in this person. I see the good in this person. You know, whatever challenges that this person is having or obstacles that they have, we're going to be able to work through and we're going to be able to get past them. And then they think that once they get over that hump or once they get past that obstacle that, you know, everything is going to be rosy and everything. And it doesn't happen. So that's the same thing that people think when they cross over that threshold of marriage. And it's the same aspect when women say, oh, well, if you put a ring on it, then I'm gonna let you do some of that other stuff that I want you to do. But then when you get that ring,
she's still doing the same shit.
She's still doing the same stuff. You don't want to do it. Yeah. So regardless of how the promise come, whether it comes voluntary or involuntary, you're never going to get exactly what you're looking for, what you're asking for, because you get married.
But that's why that's why people fuck up right there, because they marry for the whole, oh, I'm getting a wife. She go cook, she go clean, she go do this, she go do that. You go into this marriage with such high expectations on shit. When you get married, bro, you have to have zero expectations.
You know what? You know what that was? They married to the fantasy of that person. They like to say, "Hey, I'm married. Yeah, me and my wife just got married. Yeah,
sounds
man.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? It sounds beautiful.
That don't sound nice to me.
That's because you're an asshole. But it sounds beautiful, man. When people
they don't sound pleasant to me. Yeah, me and my wife. No, they don't sound pleasant to me. I'm all right.
Okay, watch this. Put you like this here.
You know what I'm gonna say? Yeah, me and my life partner, we just went down the street. Y'all married?
Me and my life partner.
We together for life. Like, we know we ain't going nowhere.
I'm gonna put you like this. Say if let's say us three, we go on a cruise, bro.
Okay.
I ain't never met our girls or whatever. Hey, yo, man, this is my wife. I just married her 2 months ago. Oh man, congratulations. Yeah. Now it's a party. We go back to the same cruise. Hey man, I just got married. Oh man, congratulations. Now it's a party. Same thing all over. If all of us go on the same cruise and we don't say we got married, we just sitting around chilling. We still having a good time. But if I say I got married, it's a big celebration.
Well, yeah, because if you marry, it's implying that you have, like, you live in like a certain type of lifestyle, and then it's like a community. Like, you ain't gotta, you know.
Marriage do not change.
I'm gonna say part of that single community.
Marriage did not change people' attitude, feelings. None of that shit.
You know, that's a good thing. Can we go on a cruise? Because, you know, me being the single one going on a cruise.
I ain't going on no fucking cruise.
Single people that go on a cruise. Huh? It's a lot of single people that go on a cruise.
Yeah, I'm going on a singles cruise.
Just don't come back with nothing.
Yeah, facts.
You mean like a wife?
No, something.
Something much worse, my friend.
Krusty Krab.
I'm about to run this last question to y'all.
Let's get it.
Okay. And I want y'all to like really think about the question, okay? And you know, I want y'all to like answer the question and then like give me your final thoughts on everything that we had talked about. Okay. All right. But before we go ahead and do that, I do want to let y'all know that, you know, I'm closing this hotline. I ain't never had to say that, but I'll say it today.
Closing the hotline.
But make sure you go ahead and like, make sure you go ahead and share. Make sure you definitely subscribe to Farewell, Mr. Nice Guy. this podcast is definitely entertainment, but it's also talking about fathers. It's also talking about the struggle that fathers go through. And, you know, we're trying to build this fellowship of fathers and trying to build this fellowship of community so we can all come together and we can lean and rely on each other. I know we sit here, we have a good time, and we talk about some real topics with real questions, with real problems that are out there, but we also want to have a good time with it as well. I mean, it's not a news segment, so you know, we want to make sure we have a good time and everything. No, provide some kind of entertainment. You know, so once again, you know, we got Jeff No Chase here. We got Torrey, that's a special guest here. Yes, and then we have M&G, which is myself. So, but my last question to you, gentlemen. Okay, I really want y'all to think about this. Torrey, I'm gonna go ahead and we gonna save Jeff for next because he got a lot to say today.
I'm ready. What's up?
All right. Do people that settle, in your opinion, lack self-respect and importance? And I'm gonna put my card down.
The people that settle lack self-respect
and importance.
And importance?
Yeah. For the reason why they settle.
I like that question.
Yeah, that's why I said it for last.
I like that question.
Yeah. I would say yeah. Because if you like, because like we said earlier, settling is subjective. But if you are a person who's saying I'm settling for this person, like the niggas off them statistics that you read, you not the only reason you settled is because you don't feel like you can get something better, like the what you deserve. That's the only like I can't. Yeah, I couldn't imagine just like settling. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I think
I agree.
Yeah, I think if you really respect yourself and have confidence and believe in yourself, you're not gonna settle. But then it's tricky though, because it depends on what people mean by settling. Because I feel like how girls start, bro. Like they'll say settling, and then one girl let me settling one way, and the other girl be like, hell yeah, girl, I'm not settling. Meanwhile, she got a great fucking dude, and he just kind of like stay out late, once or twice a week. But she, you know what I'm saying? It depends on what you mean by it. But yeah, if you settling, you I think you don't believe in yourself. You don't have enough self-respect.
And
by settling, to me, I mean you with somebody who doesn't put value on you, who doesn't respect you, who doesn't have you in mind. If we talking about like the goal is marriage, they don't have you in mind in damn near every decision that they make in life. Like somewhere in there, like your partner is a factor in that. And so if they, like you said, like you see them 37 fucking red flags where this motherfucker just doing what they want to do without no second thought, and you still go with that, then good luck. Have fun, my boy.
All right, Jeff. No chaser.
What was the question again? Can you read it to me one more time? Read it to me one more time.
Through my card.
Man, you gotta pick that motherfucker up.
Dude,
go ahead, DJ guy.
Hell no.
That's a producer.
Nigga say DJ.
That's
DJ, bro.
Hit me one more time, DJ, bro.
DJ though.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Do people that settle lack self-respect?
Hell yeah, because there's no way you go say, I'll take them. If you don't have low self-esteem and lack of respect for yourself, I will not settle because my respect is too high. I can't come down. Fuck that. I can't come down to a woman that's not on my level and say I could build you up. It's guys that do that. Hey, do your thing. I'm not coming down because I'm a black male in America. This shit was hard to get here.
Right.
This shit was hard. Facts. You know what I mean? Hurdles and shit I had to go through. No. So you want me to go down and grab somebody, a female, and pull them up to where I'm at? Who's to say she gonna stay with me?
Right.
She love me. She love me because of what I'm doing. Now, hey, bye. I'm gone. You did what you were supposed to do. Now you sitting there like, bitch, that's not cool. So no, I wouldn't settle. Yes, if you have respect for yourself, you shouldn't settle. You can compromise. Yes. Don't settle. Because if you're settling, you look crazy. This shit just don't look right.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You got this person, you didn't build this person up because you settle for them. Now they bust up on you. Now you high and dry with the bills that they made. And now they took some female that looked 10 times better than you. No, don't settle, people.
Yeah,
please don't.
There's a communication that is to be had
Facts.
in the early stages, and it's like,
no, you continue. When you finish. My bad.
For sure, yeah, it's a communication that's to be had in the early stages where it's like, these are my standards, and like,
but you gotta have standards,
right,
in order for you not to settle,
right?
Because there's no reason why I'm settling if I have self-respect, if I have confidence. But you know what? You know what? I just thought about something.
What you think about?
Guys settle all the fucking time.
They surely do.
I'm gonna tell you why.
I know a few that did.
I'm gonna tell you why.
I know a few uncles.
Stupid.
I'm joking.
No, but I'm gonna tell you why. Oh, damn.
I'm joking.
Bro, we settle like a motherfucker. You wanna know why?
Why you say that, bro? Why you say that?
If we drive and we see a girl walking, what we gonna do?
Screw.
We gonna pull the fuck over and holler. Yes or no?
Man, that's compromising.
No, that's settling because she ain't got no damn car. Now, if she see a guy walking, she think she gonna pull over?
Heck, you know.
We settling. But in marriage, I don't think people should settle because marriage to me is a special thing.
Right.
I see marriage as a partnership,
right,
to where both of y'all is equal and both of y'all do the same as far as grind, love each other. It shouldn't be no motherfuckers sitting at your job whispering sweet nothing in your ear and you talking about some, that's my real love.
Crazy.
Bitch, leave.
Crazy.
Don't.
Yo, real what?
I mean, don't. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Don't.
We got a family,
man. We got a whole family.
Real love.
So, what's your question?
So this question is off the script. So, in the current generation, like either son and daughter, because I know you got both. How would you explain the difference between settle and compromise to either of them?
Okay, so just so we can get this on the record, so the producer, Dev, asked a question to Jeff Noah Chaser, basically asking, because he has a son and daughter, how does he explain the difference between settle and compromise? That's a good question.
Yeah, it is.
That's a good question.
With the generation now, they're not gonna listen. It don't matter how I explain it to them. I'm being 100% honest with you. I can explain to my daughter, hey baby, you don't settle for a guy that don't want to work, that just want to sit at home. He want to be at home daddy. You don't settle for that. You compromise with a man that's out there trying to get his own business, that's running the street legally, not illegally.
Right. He ain't perfect.
Exactly. He ain't perfect, but he's out here working. He's trying to do stuff. I would explain to my son, you can't put yourself down if you're already up. What I mean by put yourself down, you can't lower yourself to a female level and then try to work yourself back up. Right. You're already a black man in America. It's already hard to get up here.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? So if they listen, cool. But they're not going to listen because they got to make their own way.
Right.
They got to go their own way. They're not going to take the high road and be like, well, I'm gonna listen to him because he did tell me, and I don't want to bump my head.
Yeah.
They're gonna want to bump their head. So I'm gonna let them bump their head.
So in certain shit, you just gotta bump your head to find out. That's
exactly.
For sure. But yeah, I second that. Like I feel like if you settling, compromising, it's like, okay, it's like you saying, it's a dude, he out there, he's aspiring. You know what I'm saying? Whereas that's compromising. Like he's bringing things to the table.
Yep.
Maybe not 100% of everything, but like 60. We're gonna shoot a little higher than, you know what I'm saying? But it depends on what you're asking for.
Better than 10.
Better than 10. Yeah. He bring in more than 50%, more than half of what I'm asking for.
Yeah.
She is that But settling is like
no, fuck
they
that.
not really meeting no standards, but they here. But the sex is good. No standards, but he got a nice car.
Fuck that. Nope.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me weigh in on this.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Don't.
My bad. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. You got it.
I'm weighing on this shit. Let me adjust my seat real smooth, smooth like. When we look at the stats, and even though the stats are from a few years ago or how the case is, they still hold their relevance. I mean, you see that there's a high divorce rate. You see that you have men out here that are settling for women, whether they can contribute to the household or not. We see that there's a changing trend and there's changing tides when it comes to the dating world. We see that people are going into these marriages. They're not going in based on love. They're not going in because they want to be committed to this person. They're going in because, as we stated, there is a convenience in having that one person. A man may want, dare I say it, some in-house pussy. It's just easier. It is simple. It's accessible. A woman may want somebody that is financially stable. It is simple. It is easy. She wants somebody to take care of her. She wants that to know that the bills are paid. She wants to know that security. She can get her nails done and he still can take her out to a nice dinner. She knows that if she blows all her money, he still can be there and support her in whatever way that's needed to. Yes, I said it. If she blows all her money, she probably will expect him to be there if need be. Okay. We all
yeah, baby. I bought us this financial course so that you don't do that shit again.
You feel me?
So we all settle and compromise to a certain extent. In all honesty, there's really no difference between either or because it's subjective to the person. What I may settle or compromise on, somebody else may settle and compromise on something different. It all depends on your situation. It all depends on how you grew up. It all depends on how you've seen relationships growing up. Did you grow up in a broken household? That makes a difference. No, did you see adequate parents and did you see them have great communication? That takes a toll. Did you see your parents argue? That takes a toll. So your perception of relationships as you get older alters and changes and grows. So what you think that you make, some women think that a man that abusing them is sufficient. A man that's locking them in the closet is sufficient. A man that's taking control of them, telling them what they can and cannot do is sufficient. A man may feel like, oh, well, she buy me video games, she buy me Jordans, and I don't have to work. That's sufficient. I got a woman that's older than me 10 years and she take care of me. Oh, I'm the man. Everybody looks at relationships differently. So compromise and settling, they both go hand in hand, but they're also two separate things that different people see in different factors. Jeff may settle on something that I may not even care for. Now, do I think the 80-20 rule is some bullshit? Most definitely, I do think it is. I don't think that we can divide up the things that we need versus the things that we want in a relationship. I know what I need out of a relationship. I know what I want out of a relationship. It's up to us to determine which one of those have importance to us to be able to say, I'm willing to move forward in this relationship. I'm willing to marry this person regardless of the flaws, regardless of what they lack and what they bring to the table. I know that I care about this person because of who they are entirely, not because of what's over here on 80 and what I'm losing over here on 20. Okay. Then if we look at whether or not a person has self-respect or importance, if you are not whole, if you are not 100%, you do not need to be in a relationship. Sometimes you got to sit with your demons. Sometimes you have to sit there and understand where you are as a person. And if you are in the pits of hell, trying to be in a relationship is not going to work. You cannot be in a pits of hell in a relationship and try to date somebody that is already whole and wholehearted in heaven and bring them down to you and think that you're going to be able to grow together. Y'all are on two different levels. You have to be able to understand where you're at. You have to sit with your demons. You have to conquer those fears. You have to be happy with yourself. You have to love yourself. You have to be the type of person that is willing to go out and be alone. And that's a lot that what people fail to realize is they're so scared of being alone, they rather be in a relationship than be alone. And then you have your serial monogamists. Then you have those people that's damaging women. Then you have those women that's damaging men. And then you end up with a damaged product 10 years later that don't know how to accept a great relationship, because just because they get that great relationship, that don't mean they know how to act. So it takes them a minute to adjust to the relationship, and you got to go through them struggles with them. This is what we are facing in today's society, is broken men and women that are still trying to figure it out. Facts. And the people that aren't broken is trying to get over the obstacles just because they want to settle and compromise with that person because they see the potential in what they can be, but that person don't see the potential in themselves to even get to that level.
Facts.
This is Phil with Mr. Nice Guy. I'm your host, MNG. Yes, my co-host, Jeff No Chaser. Our special guest, Torrey. Troy, I do want to shout out, man, Define Detroit, man. You want to go ahead and put that plug out there for you?
Yeah, for sure. Define Detroit, that's my LLC. We work with a lot of artists in the city. I sponsored a LPU event at a bookstore. It's like an open mic food drive, so it's free. You just bring food to get in. I DJ there. Sometimes I perform there. But yeah, Define Detroit, we're working with artists, musicians. The website is redefinedetroit.com. My Instagram is Define Detroit. My personal page is I Am Gray. That's IAMGRAY __. Links to all my music on the Instagram and on the website.
So make sure y'all go out there, holla at Define Detroit, man. Go ahead and follow him. Go ahead and plug up with him if you're an artist. This is Farewell, Mr. Nice Guy. Hey, we'll see you on the next recording. Peace.